please come Mr. Nikhil Sonthalia and present the opposition viewpoint on this.
Friends, let's start this journey with a bit of time travel. Let's imagine it's the landmark year 1991. India's economy is on the brink of collapse. Rupee is under a free fall, and our forex reserves are drying up. Our government is scrambling to find a solution. But did the RBI blindly intervene to control the rupee? My friends, no. Instead, India embraced bold economic decisions, opened its markets to the world, and set the stage for decades of growth. Respected Chair, esteemed judges, and my worthy opponents, I am Nikhil, and today again I stand here to oppose the motion that RBI should intervene in the depreciation of rupee. Before we panic about the falling rupee, let us ask ourselves a question. Is this really a crisis or just an economic shift that we need to adapt? Currencies rise and fall, economies expand and contract, but the real question remains, should we waste billions fighting a temporary trend? Or should we strategically embrace the change and strengthen India's future? Firstly, the rupee's value is not just a number. It reflects India's trade, inflation, and global economic trends. Trying to artificially control it is like fighting the ocean waves with a bucket in our hand. It's not only exhausting, but also futile. For example, the US rarely intervenes in its currency exchange rate markets, trusting the floating exchange rate and let them adjust naturally. Why should India not apply such wisdom? अर्थव्यवस्था को सुधारने के लिए हमें दीर्घकालीन सोच रखनी पड़ेगी. अल्पकालीन उपायों से कुछ नहीं हो सकता. This has been said by great Dr. Manmohan Singh. The market knows how to adjust, my friends. Instead of forcing the stability, let's focus on economic policies that create real, sustainable change. Secondly, we must remember that RBI's foreign exchange reserves are not unlimited. Every time it tries to control the dollar and the rupee exchange rate, it burns its reserves that could either be used to real economic crisis. For example, in the year 2013, India wasted billions of its foreign exchange reserves to stabilize the rupee, but only to see it fall further later. Why repeat the same mistake again? Will it not be wiser to use these reserves for critical imports like oil, infrastructure, defense, rather than fighting a losing currency battle? The market is designed to transfer money from the active to the patient. Do you know who has said this? This has been said by great Sir Warren Buffett. Let's be patient. Let the rupee find its natural strength. Further, a weaker rupee is not a problem. I find it as an opportunity. It makes Indian goods become cheaper in the export market, making our exports more and more competitive day by day. Industries like IT, pharma, textiles, all earn in dollars, but they spend in rupee. So they benefit when the rupee falls. Even countries like China and Vietnam keep their currencies low to dominate the export markets. If a falling rupee is already helping us, why waste our resources trying to stop it? चाणक्य जी ने कहा था, जिस प्रकार एक वृक्ष एक दिन में फल नहीं दे सकता, वैसे ही अर्थव्यवस्था भी धैर्य और सही दिशा से ही सशक्त की जा सकती है. Ladies and gentlemen, a depreciating rupee is not a crisis. It's an evolution. Let's not fall into the trap of short-term panic. Instead of defending an arbitrary exchange rate, shouldn't we trust the market forces, value the long-term growth factors, and let the rupee find its true value? The answer is clear, my friends. RBI should not intervene. Let the rupee breathe. Let the market and economy decide. Let India rise. That's my time. Thank you.